Hi, and thanks for joining me in today's yoga video. Today's video is inspired by the element fire. So we'll be working to warm up the body and do some core work as well. I invite you to keep an open mind and listen to the sound of my voice as we practice together. We'll begin laying down on our back. Send the feet out long, relax the shoulders. You can close your eyes here, and we'll bring our hands together and rub them together quickly, creating some heat between our hands. Place both hands on your heart or on your belly and feel the warmth. Take a moment here to breathe deeply and set an intention for your practice. You're doing a great thing by practicing yoga today. Great. From here, bring the right knee into the chest and rock a bit side to side. And bring the right knee over for a reclined twist. Breathe deeply here, feeling a stretch in the lower back. Bring the knee back. Bring both knees into center, and then release the right leg and do a twist on the left side. Breathing to deepen the stretch. Release that leg, bring both knees in together, engage the core gently, and lift the head and shoulders up to meet the knees. Release and twist again to the right side. One breath here. Bring both knees in together, lift the shoulders and head, and twist to the other side. One deep breath. Come back to center, lift the shoulders. Twist again to the right side. One breath. Come to center, lift up the shoulders, warming up our core, and drop to the left side. Bring the knees to center, and one more time on each side. Twist, breath, lift the shoulders, and twist to the opposite side. Should feel a nice warmth in the lower belly and the lower back. Bring both knees in here and gently rock side to side, massaging the lower back. Great. From here, release the feet and gently make your way to a tabletop position. Press firmly through the palms and the tops of the feet, and we'll lift the knees up, engaging the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the knees and go right into cat-cow, dropping the belly, lifting the spine. Create a fluid movement here. And after your next cat, bring the spine to neutral and let's lift the knees again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the knees, drop down, cow pose and cat pose. Cat and cow. Come back to neutral and lift up once more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Cat-cow once more. Great. And we'll send the feet back for plank pose for 10 seconds, engaging the core, pressing out through the ground, energy spiking out through your heels. And then drop the knees, feet come together, child's pose. Drop the head in, take a deep breath here. You can roll out the wrists if you need. And just relax. Gently lift the head and bring both hands over to the right side to feel a nice stretch in the side. The deeper and slower the breath, the more intense the stretch. Rise up and walk your hands over to the other side. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Bring the hands back to center. Lift up, tuck the toes, and make your way to downward facing dog. Walk out the feet, bend your knees. Find some gentle movement here. When you're ready, walk the hands back to meet the feet and gently roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, coming into a standing position. Let's bring our palms together again, rubbing them together, creating warmth. Maybe you're a bit warmer now. And place your hands on your heart. Notice your heart beating. Slow your breath. And let's begin by doing 3 sun salutations. So inhale, hands overhead, dive forward, halfway lift, release, plank pose, chaturanga or drop to your knees, lift up, cobra, back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet, lift up halfway, release, rise up to standing, arms overhead, and drop to prayer. 1 inhale and exhale here. And again, hands overhead, dive forward, halfway lift, release, step back to plank pose, lower down, rise up, cobra, back to downward facing dog. This time walk the hands back to the feet, lift up halfway, release, and rise up, arms overhead, and dropping down to prayer. 1 breath. And let's do our final round. Inhale overhead, exhale dive forward, inhale halfway lift, exhale plank pose, inhale lower down, exhale cobra, baby cobra. Step it back to downward facing dog, bring the feet to the hands, halfway lift, release, and slowly roll up to standing, ending with hands and prayer. Give thanks in this moment for your body. and feel the warmth that you're creating. Dive forward and step back to downward facing dog. We're going to do 3 rounds of plank circles. So we'll end in downward facing dog, but we'll shift forward to plank and then bend the knees, send the hips back, and then straighten the legs out, hips up high. So creating a circle here from plank, bending the knees and back to downward facing dog. And then let's do that one more time. End in downward facing dog, and then drop the knees down wide into child's pose. Take a moment here to catch your breath. Great work. Come to a seated position. You can sit with your knees in front of you or cross-legged. And let's warm up our hands again, noticing if you need as much energy. This time, maybe you're quite warm now. Place your hands on your heart, feeling your heart beating and the warmth that you're creating in your body. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Come to a pike position, so feet extended out long, sitting up nice and tall, and begin to point and flex the toes. You can support yourself with your hands resting beside you. You can rock the feet side to side, notice how it feels. And then we'll prepare for boat pose here. So you can go in any variation that you need today. Maybe your toes stay on the mat. Maybe you lift up with knees bent, supporting yourself by holding your legs. The key component here is to keep the chest open and shoulders rolled back. You can play around with straightening the legs, extending out long. Really engage the core here. Keep a smile on your face. You may fall down. You can do different variations with the hands, but just play here. And pick a variation that feels stable to you. And let's rock from one side to the other with our hands, moving with a bit of speed, but with a conscious awareness of our alignment. Keep going here and release. Great work. Come roll down to lay on your back. Bring your knees in, rock side to side. Take any movements here that you need. Bring the knees in and come to a reclined twist here, knees to one side. Bring the knees to the other side, deepening and slowing your breath here. Bring the knees back to center. Take any movement that you need here before we rest for a few moments. Extend the legs out long. Bring the hands together again and rub them together to create warmth. This time, place both hands on the lower belly. Close your eyes and give gratitude for this practice, your body, and this present moment. Breathe deeply here and relax. Begin to bring some gentle movement back to the body. Moving with care, roll to one side and make your way to a seated position. Place your hands on your knees. Let's take one breath in and out together. Thank you for practicing with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.